Today we're gonna present about this report from the Apurva Community Body. But before we start, allow us to introduce ourselves. So my name is Derji as moderator.
My name is Didipa as the speaker.
And my name is Kadek Sabina Santi. My episode number is 8 as a second speaker.
And my name is Bante Warapuna. My number of seat is 19 as the third speaker.
So these are our table of content. So the first one is there are introduction, problem, cultural insight, key finding, solution, conclusion, recommendation, and after the presentation, we will have a Q&A session. So please feel free to ask questions you'd like to ask later. So let's start with introduction, which will explain by Diva. So Diva, time is yours.
Thank you for the opportunity. So, good morning everyone. Let me start with introduction about the Apurva Community Hotel Bali. It is a high and luxury hotel that represents the perfect combination of Balinese culture and sustainable luxury. Every year, the hotel welcomes more than 146,000 international guests, which means they often face various kinds of complaints from service issue, environmental concerns, and cultural understanding. And this report focuses on how the Apurva Kempinski Bali use cultural intelligence to handle those international customer complaints effectively. And the study also connects cultural intelligence with sustainability, communication, and intercultural sensitivity, showing how understanding culture can improve service quality. Now let's move to the next slide. It's about key concept, cultural intelligence. So cultural intelligence is basically someone's ability to adapt and work with people from different cultural backgrounds. There are four main dimensions of cultural intelligence. The first one is cognitive cultural intelligence, which is about understanding other cultures. The second one is motivational cultural intelligence, which means the willingness to engage with different cultures. The third one is behavioral cultural intelligence, which refers to thinking, which is how we act and adjust our behavior. And the last one is metacognitive cultural intelligence, which refers to thinking and reflecting about cultural interaction. As we can see in the card, Kempinski guests come from many countries such as Australia, China, India, United Kingdom, United States, and the others. So now this is the next slide. So this the diversity. So why cultural intelligence is so essential? It helps employees communicate effectively and create a positive guest experience. Based on the research and journal review, we found that cultural intelligence plays a very important role in handling international customer complaints. Employees with high cultural intelligence can understand the cultural expectation, which helps them to respond more appropriately, affect misunderstanding, and create a positive guest experience. However, some employees still face difficulties when dealing with guests from unfamiliar cultures or when language barriers occur. And some employees still face challenges who are serving guests from unfamiliar cultural backgrounds. The first one is misinterpretation of guest behavior due to different cultural norms, language barriers, different perception of service standard, difficulty in adapting apology style, and gender. Therefore, developing cultural intelligence through continuous training and cross-cultural communication practice is crucial for maintaining excellent service quality at the Apurva Kempinski Bali. So that's all from me. I'm next to the
Thank you, Diva, for your explanation. So the next one is key findings, which will explain by Sabina. Time is yours.
So good morning everyone. Thank you for the time that you given to me. After the said about the problem of intelligence, we'll move to the key findings. The study found that employees with a higher cultural intelligence can handle international customers' complaints better. Cultural differences sometimes can make misunderstandings, but through cross-cultural training and experience, staff can communicate more effectively. So the Aprofa Kempinski Bali has applied cultural awareness in their service, especially in front office, which shows excellent performance, although some improvement is still needed. Next, please. After we know about the key findings, we know about the challenges in the complaint guests based on the true story. The first one is a guest from a different culture has various ways of expressing dissatisfaction. From the Western guests like Australia, United States, and United Kingdom, tend to be direct and assertive when writing a complaints. And then from Asian guests like China, Japan, and the others, more indirectly, and they want to show conflict and some confrontations. And then the second one is guests from various countries have different service expectations. From the examples is an Indian guest requested extra pillow and late night tea, but the staff is delayed and assuming that was a manners. So for the guests, warm and the quick response are seen as a respect, and after that small request fulfilled promptly. European guests often evaluated service based on efficiency and professionalism, but guests from Middle East like South Asia prefer service this warm, personal, and effective. And then the third one is the cultural differences in apology and compensations. Each culture has its own expectation regarding how apologies and compensations should be delivered. So Australian guests plan to be appreciated discounts or vouchers as a compensation, but Japanese guests do not want that one because it was impolite. Next one. So this one is the complaints based on the internet, based on the trip advisors. You can see the worst experience that right on the Western guide in theirs. So the staff will show the empathy first, and then listen and cross-check what is the complaint based on the customers. And they will follow up and ensure the complaints and do some review complaints. The hotel adjusts the apology and recovery strategies depending on the guest cultures, and the staff shows the empathy to try to make sure the complaints are related. That's all from me. I'll return back to the moderator.
Thank you, Sabrina. And next one will explain by Ella. Ella, tadi.
Okay, thank you for the time. So good morning everyone, good morning Ms. Sita, I'm Blantik, and today I'm going to talk about data and the cultural insight. So after we know the key findings and the challenge in handling complaints in guest at Aprofa Kempinski, let's see the data that we found from the researchers. So this is the data that we can see the customer certification from the Aprofa Kempinski, that you can see in here the Aprofa Kempinski in the first button of the review rating 4.8. This shows that Aprofa Kempinski consistently received high ratings on several platforms such as TripAdvisor and Traveloka. This also shows that most guests are very satisfied with the hotel service, facilities and hospitality. However, with the higher ratings, the Aprofa Kempinski still make complaints that mostly because of cultural difference and communication style. As you can see in here, the Aprofa Kempinski with the social media TripAdvisor get the negative review in 111. And next to the slide. So this is the cultural insight from the Aprofa Kempinski Bali that staff always handle the complaint with the empathy and respect for the different culture. For the example, like Sabina show about the challenge that there are one international guest complaints about the room issue, and then the team respond politely and clearly and showing cultural understanding and professionalism. And this reflects how cultural complaints by acknowledge the guest emotion, offers the apologize and providing the explanation about the issue. So that's about the data and the cultural insight. I'll return back to the Megan.
Thank you, Ella. So, the next one is conclusion. So, cultural intelligence has proven its ability to address international guest complaint at the Apurva Competency Bali. Employees with a strong understanding of CEU are able to recognize and understand their guests' cultural background, communication style, and desires and needs. These skills enable employees to make guest requests and ensure their satisfaction. However, major challenges arise when dealing with guests from different cultural backgrounds or when language barriers are present. And the next one is the recommendation. So there are 3 recommendations. First one is cross-cultural communication training. So implement regular training for staff to improve their ability to understand and respond to guests from various cultural backgrounds. Second is enhance language support. Provide language assistance tools or language learning programs for staff to facilitate smoother communication with guests. And last one is enhance secure requirement process. Make sure that job candidates have basic skill in intercultural understanding and communication as part of your hiring criteria. So, now we'll move on to the Q&A session. So, if you have any question, please raise your hand. Dayton.
So, can you tell me more about how do cultural differences affect the way guests express their complaint?
Can you repeat your?
So, how do cultural differences affect the way guests express their complaints?
Thank you, Dayton. Okay, so Sabina and Eva will answer Dayton's question.
So the question is, how do cultural intelligence affect the way guests express complaints? Is it? So from Western guests, from the United States, United Kingdom, and for Australia, tend to be direct and assertive when complaining, while from the Asian guests from Japan, China, or Korea are more indirect and prefer maintaining harmony.
And that's why it's important for the staff to be proactive and check how guests are feeling, even if they are complaining direct or indirectly. And then at the Apurva Competency Bali, staff are trained to recognize these differences by observing both verbal and non-verbal situations. So they're allowing them to respond appropriately.
Is it clear, Dayton?
Yeah.
So that's all for our presentation. Thank you for your attention. Have a good day.